This is Pet Life Radio. Let's talk pets.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming out tonight. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. We appreciate that.
I am Seth Peterson.
Hi, I'm Debbie Hedren.
I'm Rhonda Schwartz.
I'm Doris Roberts.
This is Jessalyn Gilson.
Hello, I'm Victor Webb.
Hi, this is Charlotte Ross.
Hi, this is Ed Begley Jr. What's up, you guys? This is AJ from the Backstreet Boys.
Hi, this is Shannon Elizabeth, and you're listening to Talkin Pets.
Talkin Pets.
Talkin Pets.
And you're listening to Talkin Pets.
Talkin Pets.
Talkin Pets.
With John Patch.
John Patch.
You're listening to Talkin Pets with John Patch.
Hello, America, and welcome to Talkin Pets with your host, John Patch. Join John and his expert guests with all of your pet questions, concerns, comments, and stories. Now it's time for Talkin Pets with your host, John Patch.
And welcome to Talkin Pets, heard coast to coast on your favorite radio station. This is Talkin Pets, and I'm John Patch. Joining us is
Jasmine, the dog trainer.
Here to talk about your dogs, your pets, your behavior questions, your training questions at 844-305-7800. When you call into that number, you'll speak with Darian, and he'll put you on the air with us. The show is produced here at the farm by
Kayla Kavanaugh.
Thank you, Kayla. This is Talkin Pets.
Dreams are nothing more than wishes, and a wish is just a dream. Wish to come true. If only I could have a puppy, I'd call myself so very lucky, just to have some company, to share a cup of tea with me. I'd take my puppy everywhere. La 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 la, I wouldn't care. But we would stay away from crowds with signs that said no dogs allowed. Oh, I know we'd never bite me. I know we'd never bite me. If only I could.
And you're listening to Talkin Pets. Once again, I'm John Patch.
Jasmine, the dog trainer. Kayla Kavanaugh.
And you are listening to Talkin Pets at 844-305-7800. Which Dog? An essential guide to Britain's 20 most popular breeds. It's compiled and edited by Robert Duffy. He actually had a book out once before, which was called Which Cat? But this one is called Which Dog? And I want to welcome onto the program right now, Robert Duffy. Hey, Robert, how you doing?
How you doing, John? I'm fine, thank you.
Hi, Robert.
That's Jasmine.
Hi, Jasmine.
And
how you doing there?
Kayla's the silent one over there.
Hello.
Hello.
Now, Robert, I forget. You're in the UK, right?
That's correct. Yep.
Cool. What time is it there, actually?
It's 10 p.m.
10 p.m. Oh, that's not too bad. It's 5 p.m. Eastern time here on the east coast. So, and earlier as you make it towards the west.
You have the sunshine.
Not right now. but we did, and we actually do have a current tropical depression, hence maybe hurricane coming this way. So we'll see what happens with that. Yeah, we got about a day or two actually, and they say it's going to start. But I wanted to talk about this book because, for one, Jasmine, the dog trainer, is here, and she's all dogs. And this is a great book called Which Dog? And you get into a lot of different things in this book, which I really do like. I mean, the lifespan of dogs and the age differences and the obesity of dogs and puppies and size and weight and of course, the different breeds, which America seems to be one of their favorite dogs out there. On the top of the list is the Labrador Retriever. Do you agree with that?
Yep, it would appear so. For about 20 years now, the Lab's been top dog, or in the top three. There's a bit of a tendency now towards the designer dogs, you know, the poodle-type dogs, witchy poos and those sorts of things. But the Labrador really is, I think, the world's most favourite dog. It is the UK as well as the USA.
Yeah, definitely. And they've got a great personality. The one thing that I did find about them, because I had one once, and every time I walked past a lake or a pond, and if I did not have the dog on a lead, which you should, but if I didn't, she was in that pond. So they are water dogs.
We live by a river, and we had two labs, and they would jump in the river and swim miles away, and neighbours would ring us up and say they're in their garden, in their swimming pools. We just couldn't keep them out of the river.
Well, that's one thing, though. I didn't have to go chasing my dog, but I did have to be careful for alligators, though.
Oh, yeah.
So
we don't get them here.
Yeah, we're in Tampa Bay, so they're all over the place down here, that's for sure. How would you rate them with children? They're pretty good dogs with children, right?
The lab is, yeah, it's pretty family friendly. I think all dogs, they get used to the children, you know, if they're growing up with them. And of course, the children don't, if they're young children, they don't really give the dog much respect. They'll pull it about when it's a puppy. But that builds the bond, I think, as opposed to some dogs who just don't like being messed with. Yeah, I mean, the lab's a good, friendly family dog.
You know, I'm curious because there's so many breeds of dogs out there, 170 some, I believe, or something of that sort, that what made you pick these 20?
Well, we do the research. I mean, we get data from the Kennel Club in the UK and the US. We get information from veterinary organisations, and we pick the data up from pet food manufacturers. So we bring all that data together, and we get what we think is the top 20. And again, it's like an 80-20 rule. 80% of the population own 20% of the breed. You know, so really, it's the top 20 breeds. We could go on. We could have 170. But you've got to stop somewhere, and you know, 80% of the population of owners have one of these dogs that are in this book.
The thing that I like about your book, Which Dog, actually is the fact that it's a great coffee table book, because if people are visiting, they can pick it up and find out about, you know, these breeds, and you do deal with subjects from everything from the history to the personality to the health to the care to the grooming, children and families, family friendliness, general health, and ease of grooming. So you do cover every gamut. But one of the things is you start with the Labrador. You've got also the German Shepherd, the Golden Retriever, which is a huge favorite for people. And then you go into the French Bulldog, who for some reason doesn't seem to like me whenever they meet me. I don't know why, but they don't.
They don't like me either.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't have a great rapport with the French Bulldog.
No. I think that it's probably born of a little bit of fear on my side and probably on yours, because we don't know how to take them. We're used to the retrievers, we're used to the German Shepherds, we're used to a lot of breeds of dogs, but we're not really quite used to the French Bulldog. So it probably comes across to them that, you know, we're a bit wary, I think. Maybe that's what it is, you know.
Well, they kind of got that face, too. It's like, get out of my way. You're bothering me. Step aside. That's the French Bulldog. But anyway, we're going to take a little break. We're going to come back with Robert Duffy. He has compiled and edited this book, Which Dog? An Essential Guide to Britain's 20 Most Popular Breeds. So if you're in Britain or you're in America, it goes both ways. And by the way, you can get a copy of the book if you call right now. The next two callers that come into Darian, our producer, you're going to get a copy of the book. 844-305-7800. That's 844-305-7800. And if you're not watching us on Facebook Live, you can at Talkin Pets Radio. Check us out. You can watch us there at Talkin Pets Radio. Facebook Live, and this is Talkin Pets.
Looking for a dental treat that does more for your dog? Daily Dose is a 2-in-1 chew that pairs a daily dental scrub with powerful supplements to help with the biggest health concerns facing our dogs. Daily Dose was developed by vets to be simple to use and super effective. Plus, dogs love the taste. Available for joint, skin, heart health, or calming. Daily Dose. Your pet's daily dose of awesome. Visit yourpetsdailydose.com to save $3 on your first bag with promo code PETLIFE. That's yourpetsdailydose.com.
Let's Talk Pets on PetLifeRadio.com.
I don't wanna talk about things we've gone through, though it's hurting me. Now it's history. I played all my cards, and that's what you've done too. Nothing more to say, no more race to play. The winner takes it all, the loser standing small beside the victory. That's a destiny. I was in your arms.
And once again, you're listening to Talkin' Pets. By the way, congratulations to President-elect Joe Biden. And hats off to Donald Trump for a good fight. But once again, you're listening to Talkin' Pets. We're speaking with the compiled and edited book, Which Dog by Robert Duffy. And we're speaking with him about the book, which is a great book, and I highly recommended it. And, Robert, where can people find this book?
They can find one in your studio, can't they? I think. Can you hear me?
Yes, they can. They can definitely find one in the studio, but is it in bookstores, or can they find it online?
In the US, it's available through Amazon.
Okay.
And it's printed. Yes, printed in the US by Amazon. So the revenue stays in the States. Also, there's a free download. They can download a free ebook. I think you've got a link on your site somewhere for them.
We do.
So they can look at the book.
Actually, if you go to the scroll section of the news of people that are coming onto the show on the homepage, you'll see Which Dog, the picture of the book. And if you open that up, you can actually get the ebook there. There's a link to it. So, and then you can get, you can actually read the whole book right there if you wish. And that was compliments, of course, of Robert Duffy. So thank you for that, Robert. But of course, we're giving away hard copies. So if you call right now into Darien, you can get a copy of the book, 844-305-7800, 844-305-7800. What do you think about the bulldog, Robert?
Well, my daughter, one of my daughters has just had to send hers back to the kennels because it wouldn't settle with the family. It was attacking the children. But since we last spoke, I've had quite a few dog incidents. One of my other daughters owns, she's got a Siberian Husky called Mia, and she's just given birth to a litter of 6 pups, which is very nice.
Beautiful dogs.
Yeah, it is very, very nice, placid, peaceful dog. And my sister-in-law has bought a Wanarama, which I thought was an electric truck, but she says that, it's actually a grey ghost gun dog. I don't know if you know, it's not one of the top 20 breeds, but that's what she's bought.
Well, I was always, and when I grew up, and I was a kid, my family, we bred beagles, because we came from a hunting family, actually. So we bred the beagles, so they've always been a favorite of mine. And on page 33 of your book, Which Dog, you do talk about the beagle, which they're always near and dear to my heart. And as far as I'm concerned, they're great dogs. And they are very loving dogs, but, of course, they will howl.
They can be a bit loud.
Yeah,
yes.
Don't they need a bit of care, though, John? Beagles?
Did I what?
A bit of care, that their hips.
With the hips?
Suffer with their hips.
No,
yeah.
We never had a problem with any hips with the beagle. None at all, actually. Not the ones that we bred.
Right. Yeah.
In all the years, I've never seen that. The other thing, too, is you also get into the poodle, and a lot of people like to go with the poodle. One reason is because they say that they don't have the dander. So a lot of people that have allergies to dogs say that if they get a poodle, they don't have a problem with the allergies. And you do get into quite a bit about the poodle in this as well.
Yeah, the poodle doesn't shed, does it? So you don't get dog hairs, you don't get irritable hairs.
Right.
But the poodle's a great dog. I used to have one when I was a kid.
Well, this is a great book, and we're going to take a little break again. Robert, don't go away. I know you're in the UK, so it's kind of like we got a little distance between us. But hold on, don't go away. I got a couple more questions for you. So we're going to take a little break. We're speaking with Robert Duffy. He has compiled and edited this book. It's called Which Dog? An Essential Guide to Britain's 20 Most Popular Breeds, which is also, of course, the popular breeds in America. So if you'd like a copy of the book, call right now, 844-305-7800, 844-305-7800. Call now, and a copy of the book is yours, called Which Dog? Compliments of Robert Duffy. You can find it on Amazon.com. You can see the ebook at TalkinPets.com.
For those fortunate to have experienced the deep bond and unconditional love of a companion animal, the death that follows can be one of the most difficult and misunderstood losses to go through. Many times, this devastating loss goes unrecognized and trivialized by family and friends, leaving grieving pet parents struggling to find healthy ways to cope with the loss. In And I Love You Still, a thoughtful guide and remembrance journal for healing the loss of a pet, Dr. Julianne Corbin calls attention to the difficulties unique to the loss of a beloved pet and provides an interactive and compassionate guide to help you process your loss and work towards coming to a place of peace and healing. For those interested in journal therapy and looking for a professionally written and compassionate resource to help understand and reconcile the grief associated with the loss of your pet, this book is for you. And I Love You Still, a thoughtful guide and remembrance journal by Julianne Corbin, is now available for purchase on Amazon and other major book retailers.
Let's talk pets.
Let's talk pets
On Pet Life Radio.
Pet Life Radio.
PetLifeRadio.com.
Officials in Denmark announced Wednesday that they would be euthanizing every last mink in the country's fur farms, some 17 million animals. The news came after a discovery by Danish scientists that SARS-CoV-2, the official name for the virus that causes COVID-19, had mutated in captive minks, producing a strain of coronavirus that is not readily stopped by antibodies to the dominant strain of the virus. More troublingly, this new strain is still transmissible from minks to humans, raising dire concerns about the efficiency of vaccines currently in development worldwide. There are currently 5 reported cases of the new strain in minks and 12 cases in humans, all workers at one of the roughly 1,100 mink farms in Denmark. Although the humans are being monitored, isolated, and treated in keeping with recommendations from public health officials, the minks are not so lucky. Mass extermination is already underway. More than 400 mink farms have already culled the entirety of their mink populations, likely by gassing them. Police and military personnel are being deployed to destroy all minks on the remaining farms as soon as possible. All told, it will cost an estimated $785 million. For more information, visit TalkinPets.com and join our social media family. Reporting, I'm Jasmine, the dog trainer.
CDC has identified a case of coronavirus in Washington state, the Wuhan strain of this. If you remember SARS, that affected GDP, travel, Have you been briefed by the CDC? Are there words about a pandemic at this point?
No, we're not at all, and we have it totally under control. One person coming in from China, and we have it under control. It's going to be just fine. Fine.
And you're listening to Talkin Pets. Give us a call at 844-305-7800. Once again, I'm John Patch.
Jasmine, the dog trainer. Kayla Kavanaugh.
You know, it's a sad story what they're doing with the minks in Denmark, for one thing. But I always said from the beginning with COVID-19 that viruses can mutate.
Oh, yeah.
And, of course, now it looks like this is what's happening with a different strain that they're finding in the mink. And I don't know if you know what a mink looks like, but they're really adorable,
they're
cute
creatures. They're like a little weasel, possum, ferret-looking thing, right?
They're beautiful. like some of them are like the pure white ones, absolutely gorgeous. And, I mean, $785 million it's going to cost. Whew. And they're going to euthanize them all in Denmark. But I guess...
But there's nothing they can do to save them. Right. They can't have them infected.
Spread the disease, and especially a different strain. Robert, how are you guys doing out there with COVID and everything in the UK?
Well, we've just gone back to full lockdown 2 days ago. Yeah, it's pretty grim.
And that, as the story said in Denmark, where they're killing these minks, and it's like I said from day one here on the show, is that any type of virus that's out there, whether it be COVID-19 or anything else that is, even Ebola and so on and so forth, there's always the possibility of different strains, and it looks like some of them are starting to come out, with COVID-19 within other animals. So the hard part, though, is that if those type of animals are able to transfer the disease or that strain to humans. So, but apparently if they're killing all the minks in Denmark, then I would imagine that is a possibility.
They're concerned for some reason.
Yeah.
But it says the workers. Didn't it say the workers were infected?
Were they?
That's what I thought I read.
I think that might be a case then. Then it is transferable to humans, which is
isolating them. They didn't. Okay.
Well, so they're not sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's the best thing to do.
Right.
But the UK is in total lockdown now, right?
That's right. And they've brought in restrictions today for travellers from Denmark. They're not allowing travellers in from Denmark without being screened.
Quarantined.
Yeah, I didn't hear I didn't hear anything in the USA about that yet, but we'll see.
Yeah.
But then again, time will tell. But back on your book here, Which Dog? An Essential Guide to Britain's 20 Most Popular Breeds. You get into the Rottweiler, which Jilly, that's part of our show, that's her breed. She loves Rottweilers. She's got them. The German Short-Haired Pointer, beautiful dog, absolutely gorgeous. A popular breed out there amongst especially women that like pocket dogs, the Yorkshire Terrier.
Yeah.
And they're cute dogs. I mean, they don't take up much space.
No, they do snap though. They do snap at visitors around their ankles. Well, they do when I meet one. I met one once when I was a young lad doing a paper round, delivering newspapers, and this little Yorkshire Terrier got hold of the bottom of my trousers and it wouldn't let go. I couldn't shake it off. But now they're crossing them with a poodle now, aren't they? Yorkie poo.
Yeah, they cross everything with poodles now.
And then they wonder why there's strains out there of different things.
Poodles are a good breed dog. I mean, what people don't understand is you get a toy poodle, you get a miniature poodle and a standard poodle, but they've got the same intelligence despite whatever size they come, and they've got the same characteristics. So they're a very, very good house dog. They're a good guard dog as well. They don't like strangers, but once they get to know the stranger, then they take to them. So all round, they're a good dog. What it does cost them with a Yorkie, I'm not really sure. Except you can probably get it in your handbag.
Well, we're going to send out a book to Ward out in Yelm, Washington. Congratulations, Ward. We have another book to give away, so to the third caller that calls in, Darian, we'll send you a copy of the book, Which Dog? An Essential Guide to Britain's 20 Most Popular Breeds, compiled and edited by Robert Duffy, and that's going to come out to you if you're the third caller at 844-305-7800. That's 844-305-7800. Number 13, the Boxer. Number 14, the Dachshund. And these dogs, the Dachshunds, for a little dog, they're very protective of their home.
Yeah, sausage dog. Yeah, they are. They're a good guard dog. They can be. They're naturally quite friendly, playful. So if you like them, that's fine. I mean, it's no breed that generally I would buy or take in.
No, I think they're great dogs. I actually like the long-haired one though, the long-haired Dachshund. I think they're absolutely
so
adorable. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they look like a sausage on legs, but there you go. That's why we call them sausage dogs. But yeah, it each to their own. You know, if you like Dachshunds, then fine. It's not a breed that I.
We like to call them in America wieners.
Wiener dogs.
Yep. You call them sausages. We call them wieners.
You call them wieners.
Although sausages are bigger than wieners usually, so I don't know. Maybe it's a control thing with you guys in the UK. The Siberian Husky, as you talked about on number 16 on page 65 of Which Dog. Great dogs, beautiful dogs, although they could have a strong personality, right?
Well, the only ones I've had have been very, very active dogs, calm dogs, really nice personality, you know. The next door neighbour had one for years. And, of course, my daughter's got one. They're smashing dogs.
They're absolutely gorgeous. I mean, the eyes on them alone are just beautiful. But you also get into the Australian Shepherd, the Great Dane, which are beautiful dogs. They don't live too long, though. I mean, they have a short lifespan, usually. Doberman Pinscher, number 19, and number 20 in the book of Which Dog by Robert Duffy, Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. Robert Duffy from the UK, I want to thank you for joining us, spending some time with us here on your book, Which Dog? An Essential Guide to Britain's 20 Most Popular Breeds, and it's available here in the U.S. at Amazon.com. Robert, thank you so much. You can also see the ebook at TalkinPets.com, so check that out, too. And congratulations to Jeff in Shelton, Washington. He's getting a copy of the book as well.
Thanks, Robert.
Thanks, Robert.
Thanks, Ben. Thanks, John. Thanks, Pete. Bye.
I know you can't go anywhere, but have a good night. Take care, Robert.
You too.
All right, bye-bye. That's Robert Duffy, great man, great book. Which Dog? An Essential Guide to Britain's 20 Most Popular Breeds. I don't know what it is about the accent. I love the accent on English people. It's great. This is Talkin' Pets.
Are you listening to this right now with a cell phone clenched between your teeth as you frantically flip pages on your paper calendars? Or are you a new breed of groomer, bred for speed and efficiency of movement? 123 Pet software automates your communications, doing the reminding, confirming, thanking, and marketing for you. 123 Pet centralizes your schedule, employees, clients, inventory, and more. 123 Pet is the business management software you need. Start minding your business today. Visit 123petsoftware.com.
Bear, the rescue dog, had very flaky skin, dropping a lot of fur, and Levette wanted to do steroid injections. I was at a dead end.
DINOVITE.com.
Probably 6 weeks after we started using Dinovite, no more flaky skin. He doesn't scratch and itch. It was awesome.
You get some Dinovite, how happy your dog will be.
Every rescue dog in America deserves Dinovite for 90 days.
DINOVITE.com.
Let's talk pets.
Let's talk pets
On Pet Life Radio.
Pet Life
PetLifeRadio.com.
I will say, it takes me hours to find songs that relate to the stories, the news stories. So if people catch on, the song after the story always relates to the story.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like the virus. But, you know, I did forget, actually, when you read that story on Denmark, I forgot about the minks in Utah that were infected also with another strain.
Wow.
So they are here in the United States.
And minks are apparently a carrier.
Yeah.
Maybe those minks came from Denmark.
And they could have. You know, maybe they did. So, strong possibility.
Yeah. Oh,
but
that's interesting.
It's frightening when you think about it. Here for all these years, we're watching those zombie movies and everything else, and you know these horror flicks, and then here it is.
Right.
Like
Remember
when you
that
look
movie,
at it, it's
28
happening.
Exactly. Remember the movie 28 Days Later?
Yes, I do remember that one.
I was like, oh no, what's happening?
The thing that I remember of that movie, though, is the guy running out of a mansion or something towards this lake. I don't know why I keep remembering that scene, but that's one scene that I remember. I think he was trying to get into a boat to get away from zombies.
Yeah, I don't remember that part.
Yeah, it was like, I think it was like towards the, I don't think it was the beginning. Maybe it was the beginning, but I thought it was the end. But anyway, I mean, there's so many zombie movies out there and zombie shows. And I'm surprised I've never gotten into The Walking Dead.
I've tried to
I heard
watch
it was phenomenal.
It's really good, yeah.
Yeah, and I that's like right up my alley because I love stuff like that. But
yeah, and you have enough food in this house to last for...
Why do you think I have enough food in this house? I stock my shelves just in case.
She comes and grocery shops in here.
I'm like your grandma. My mom was that way. She had to like stock shelves downstairs in the basement, so just in case if a nuclear thing happened. Now we have to worry about zombies out there.
Right.
I mean, the way things are happening, but it's scary. Hey, congratulations, like I said, to Jeff in Shelton, Washington, and Ward in Yelm, Washington. They're getting a copy of the book Which Dog? An Essential Guide to Britain's 20 Most Popular Breeds, compiled and edited by Robert Duffy. And I have one more book to give away. If you call right now at 844-305-7800. And to make it a little bit, so this way the first person doesn't call it. Everybody thinks, the first person got it. It doesn't always work that way. So I'll say the fifth caller that calls in the Darien. There's a moth in here. Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, no.
You didn't know what you walked into today, did you, Jasmine?
Prophecy.
But if you're the fifth caller to call in right now, you're going to get a copy of the book, Which Dog? 844-305-7800. 844-305-7800. Call right now, and a copy of the book, Which Dog? An Essential Guide to Britain's 20 Most Popular Breeds is yours. You can find it at Amazon.com if you want to purchase it, but there's an ebook on my website. If you go on to the news section, and if you go on there and read about the book, you'll see it. It says Which Dog on the scroll. And then open that up, and you'll see the ebook link that you can go and read the book if you wish. So check it out. Once again, this is Talkin Pets. Call right now, and the book is yours, 844-305-7800. Hey, Darian. So I heard on Facebook Live at Talkin Pets Radio. Oh, you got a call. I'll let you get that in a second, but I want to ask you a question. Just put them on hold for a second. Oh, they hung up.
They heard you.
Call back. But I want to ask you, I heard that our beloved Facebook person is not with us today, Darla.
Oh, no.
So she asked you to post the phone number. All right, go answer the phone. All right, so Darian is filling in for Darla today.
Well, yeah, that sounds like a pretty good idea, but with all the stuff that John has me doing on this end, I don't know about typing have your pet spayed and neutered. So I'll just say have your pet spayed and or neutered.
Thank you, Drew Carey, Bob Barker.
Yeah.
Well, once again, this is Talkin Pets, and we want to talk to you as we close this hour of the program. We have a special song that goes out. So from myself, John Patch.
Jasmine the dog trainer.
Kayla Kavanaugh.
We say goodbye for this hour of Talkin Pets. Spay and neuter your pets and help control that pet population, just like Darian said. And if you want to adopt a pet, go to your local shelter or rescue and get one there. But if you call right now, you could get the book, Which Dog? An Essential Guide to Britain's 20 Most Popular Breeds. Call, and the book is yours. 844-305-7800. And again, thanks for listening to this hour of Talkin Pets. God bless America.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of gray, for purple mountain majesty above the fruited plain.
Let's Talk Pets, every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.